Hello, guys. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. I mean, man, it's been a minute. Of course, it's your boy, Dennis Nderitu at Nderitu Basketball HQ. I'm so excited. This is one of those things, man. I love doing. I love talking about the game. I'm gonna be doing more of these live streams and a couple of videos in this period where we have the playoffs, and also remembering that we also have the Basketball Africa League, and which is kicking off at the same time. And honestly, if you ask me, I feel the Basketball Africa League have just like screwed themselves over, and I can say here's why. As a basketball fan, at this point in time during the playoffs, I would rather watch the NBA playoffs as opposed to sitting down and watching a Basketball Africa League game. And here's why. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. I'm pretty sure no African, okay, let me not generalize anything, but I'm pretty sure a majority of people will prefer watching the NBA playoffs as opposed to the Basketball Africa League because the NBA is popular. You already know who the players are. But if you ask a casual fan of the game of the basketball, even an African can ask him, "Yo, who are you looking forward to have like a breakout game or stretch in the basketball Africa League?" No one's gonna answer you that. No one's gonna tell you a definitive answer based on stats and empirical evidence because there's no much data to back up um, African plays or African players. So it's pretty difficult, pretty hard to know that. And also, it's not that. I mean, it's inaugural, and I'm sorry to say, you won't find me watching those games as much the way I'll be watching the NBA playoffs because honestly, at this point in time, I can name at least three players in each team that is competing, three to four players in each team. So that goes to show you the popularity of the NBA. Honestly, right now, I'd rather watch the NBA playoffs, especially the play-in tournament, which is gonna kick off in the May 18th. You already know the Basketball Africa League is also kicking off tomorrow, 16th May. I'm pretty excited to see what quality of basketball these guys are gonna put up, and so on and so forth. I mean, it's pretty fine. It's pretty fine to see um, Africa taking part in such tournaments. Okay, without further ado, let's just jump into the playoff picture. So as you can see from the screen, we got the play-in picture, and this is what is expected to set in with the remaining games, which are like what, like two games that every team has to play so that it can finalize. So let me just start with the West because this the Western Conference is my favorite conference to watch, and I really love it. And because the Lakers are my team, it's my team that I really support. I love the Lakers, as you can see from my basketball shorts. I'm rooting for the Lakers to go back to back, but I'm not no fanboy. I understand they're coming off a championship win. They didn't have like a lot of rest like other teams. So, but that's not an excuse I'm throwing out there. I'm just saying I don't expect them to win it all because they already went to the promised land and got to the finals. So going back to back or making the finals, they'll have overachieved my expectations. So yeah, I mean that's what I'll say. But yeah, so seventh seed the Lakers and eighth seed the Warriors. Honestly, I got the Lakers winning this game because I don't think LeBron is gonna go down that game with the Warriors because LeBron and the Warriors have had a lot of history. LeBron with the Warriors, he got beat in the finals in 2015 when he was all alone. He went attack mode, but you already know he didn't have his supporting cast with him. He didn't have Kyrie, he didn't have Kevin Love, so he had to carry the team by himself. So it was pretty hard for him to go in and go all in and make sure to dominate as we expect. But yeah, man, the Lakers and the Warriors, LeBron James and the Warriors has a lot have a lot of history. You look back to the 2017 finals, he was beat in the gentleman sweep 4-1, led by KD. So yeah, I mean, he also in the 2018 he was swept again. He was swept again. He was swept in 2007. The first time was in the finals of the Spurs, but this time he was in 2018 he was leading a depleted Cavs team, a Cavs team that didn't have like legitimate all stars around him, to the finals, and where he got swept by the Warriors. So I feel those wounds run deep in LeBron. So anytime he has a chance to take out his frustrations on the Warriors, he will sure take it. So honestly, this is gonna be one of those games where all hands will be on deck for the Lakers. Everyone's gonna play. Don't matter if you're an injury. Doesn't matter if you have a problem with you. It doesn't matter. I mean, the Lakers will come in and dominate the Warriors. I'm expecting like it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be close because I don't think the Warriors have enough star power to offset the Lakers at this point. I don't care if Steph Curry even drops 50 points. There's no way you're gonna beat LeBron, AD, Andre Drummond, and KCP. You can't beat those guys. They're pretty stacked. So the Lakers are going to slide into the number 7, and I assume in the first round they're gonna beat the Spurs. They're gonna beat the Suns. I mean, they're gonna beat the Suns in like 6 to 7 games. So that's what I can say. So the Warriors will be the loser, and they're gonna face. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna face either the Spurs or the Grizzlies. Okay, so Spurs and the Grizzlies, not much to say there. I'm just waiting for the Warriors to get that 8th seed and compete with the Jazz. So I've got the Lakers at the 7th seed and the Warriors at the 8th seed. These Grizzlies and Spurs, I don't see them making serious noise, even with even if they have an outstanding performance. I don't think they have what it takes to beat the Warriors at this point because Steph Curry is the leading scorer. But I don't expect the Warriors to beat the Lakers. Yeah. So let's go into the East. You've got the Celtics and the Hornets. 7th seed Celtics, 8th seed Hornets. Honestly, I'm pretty torn with the Celtics team. I'm not sure. Jaylen Brown went down, and Jason Tatum. He has to lead this team to as much success that it's needed, but I'm not sure if the Celtics core has the right pieces to get the job done, even if they make the playoffs or if they make it past the playing tournament. I'm not sure if they're gonna get out of the first round because even if they beat the Hornets and become a 7th seed, I don't think they have what it takes to beat the Nets, or the guys who are gonna match up with them in the first round. I mean, the Nets are gonna easily sweep them or beat them in 5 games in the gentleman's sweep. I don't have any expectations for the Celtics and the Hornets. I don't think the Hornets. I don't think the Hornets are gonna be able to make it past the play-in tournament, and here's why. The Wizards. I feel the Wizards are gonna win, and it's gonna be hard for the Hornets to offset the Wizards with Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal at the helm. So that's an easy 8th seed for the Wizards. But I'm not sure if the Wizards are going to be able to have it in them to make the Sixers series competitive because the Sixers have the guy, they have a big man who is in the MVP race, and they also have another big guy who is also leading the Defensive Player of the Year league candidate. So I'm not sure if either the I'm not sure if the Pacers and Hornets are ready for the Wizards because the Wizards are pretty sure have shown pretty much they can give someone a hell of a time in the play-in tournament or even in the playoffs or even in the regular season games that I've been playing. So yeah, that's my take on it. I feel the 7th seed here will be the Celtics and the 8th seed will be the Wizards. That's my pick. So that's what I stand. That's where I stand, and I feel those are the guys who are gonna make the make the playoffs, but I don't think they're gonna make it past the first round, given the fact that the Celtics match up against the Nets. I'm not sure. I don't even think that's going to be a long series. That's going to be a warm up series for the Nets' big three with KD, Kyrie, and Harden. So I'm pretty sure the Nets are going to win this easy in convincing fashion. And the Sixers as well are going to win this in convincing fashion because I don't think the Wizards have anyone who can guard Embiid and Ben Simmons down low. So they're going to have a serious problem. And I feel Ben Simmons being a Defensive Player of the Year candidate is going to offset any offense that either Russell Westbrook or Bradley Beal can muster up. So yeah, those are my picks, and I feel like this this playoffs is gonna be pretty good. I expect some teams to show out and ball out. I expect some upsets, and yeah, I mean, I love the playoffs. This is the time where I love just watching the game, and I look forward to the games. I love seeing great players shine in the most brightest lights, and yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. If you guys like this stream, please be sure to leave your feedback in the comments section down below. I'll be back with more topics to talk about, and stay tuned, people, and peace.